Hello and welcome to Development Dynamics Studio. And we are here today to have a chat with Dr. George Imbenzi. He is from Canada. And not just the fact that he's from Canada. You know what they say in Africa? If you want to go fast, you go alone. But then if you want to go far, you go together. So Dr. Imbenzi is actually in Nigeria and he is visiting the African Center for Leadership Strategy and Development for something we think that is very, very unique and very timely as well. Partnership. He is actually from Trinity Western University. Dr. George, you're welcome to Nigeria and to the African Center for Leadership Strategy and Development.
Thank you.
It's good to have you in our studio today. So tell us, why are you at the center?
For me and for Trinity Western, this is exciting. We've longed to partner with somebody at an organization from Abuja. We've got partners in Nigeria, but in the south, in Lagos. Okay. But this is the first time we're meeting a partner that holds the same values, has the same mission, and just the mission fit is there. And so we're in conversation with the Centre LSD to create a partnership on the academic end and also even in research and development.
Yeah. So you want about the partnership?
Yeah. So Trinity Western University is the largest Christian university in Canada. We've got students from 95 countries around the world with about 6,000 students. Since COVID, Trinity Western University realized that not so many students are coming to North America. So we moved our universities outside Canada and we began to partner with countries like in India, in China, Rwanda, Kenya, and here Nigeria. And the idea is students from these countries can get the same education someone is getting at Trinity Western University, but at a very low cost. We wanted to make education affordable to emerging economies like Nigeria, like Kenya, like Rwanda, and kind of create a platform where young people get to compete in an equal field. And so our excitement to be partnering with the center here is the extension of doing what we believe is right, bringing education closer home so that students can't get a visa to go to Canada. They can get the same education for Trinity Western University here in Abuja.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm a bit curious. There are, of course, other organizations just like you also mentioned, but we want to know why the choice, of African Center for Leadership Strategy and Development. Why this partnership and at this time?
Yeah. At Trinity Western University, we've got the leadership department that, again, is very good. It's been around for a long time. Our focus has been to equip and develop global leaders, which is in essence what the center is doing here. Not just developing Nigerian leaders, but global leaders. So the synergy is there. Partnering with the center will not just make Trinity better or the center better. Our combined effort will be able to transform the global community. And that's why we've got partners around the world. But this is the first time we're meeting a partner who's really focused on leadership and development. And for us, that is exciting because we're not just coming as students saying we're here and the center is here, but we're equal partners with the same vision and the same drive. And for me as a director for Africa and India, this is exciting.
One of the major challenges in Africa is that of leadership. And here at the center, we run a free leadership school with the vision to raise leaders who can transform society. So how do you see that as something that is of positive impact in terms of leadership in Africa? Do you see that as something that is something that Centre LSD is doing, which is noble? How do you see that transforming and bringing out leaders who can transform society?
Well, a lot of universities are teaching leadership theory. The Centre LSD is moving beyond theory to practice. And that's why it's very transformative because we've had universities around the world who've taught theory for a long time. The global community is in crisis today because of poor leadership. You can look all the way from North America, our neighbors in the south, or in the east, where we've got leaders who are not really vested about the people. The empathy, the concern, the care is not there. And so when you look at leadership even across Africa, people come to leadership to immense wealth. LSD, this center here, moves individuals from thinking about just individual self to how do we transform community. So when you look at Trinity Western University, our vision is to equip. LSD mission as well here at center is to equip and transform. A combined force, what we believe is so unique, and I see it as a catalyst for something really new emerging in Africa, where when this story is told 200 years from now, it will be of a transformative story that really was able to impact Nigeria and the rest of Africa. Look at Nigeria, the most prosperous nation in Africa, the most wealthy nation in Africa, but Nigeria is struggling. Look at South Africa. So the two biggest economies in Africa are struggling. If they are struggling, think of what the rest of Africa is going through. And therefore, strategically, Centre LSD is at the right place at the right time to begin and to continue the work they're already doing that is transformative, to create and to bring leaders into leadership that have moved away from what they can get to what they can give.
All right, thank you. Maybe perhaps this is my last question. So from the partnership, the MOU that will eventually be signed between Trinity Western University and the African Centre for Leadership Strategy and Development, of what impact do you think that this partnership will have on Africa?
Well, that story still has to be told. From the last couple of days I've been here listening and watching staff, we are entering into a phase that I think when countries around Africa begin to realize what is happening here, they will want it. And I've traveled from South Africa to Cairo, from Cameroon to Ethiopia, and I feel this MOU creates a platform for real leadership. There are centers of leadership around the world. Kennedy School of Government, a great center of leadership. Trinity has got a great center of leadership. And in Africa, Center for Leadership and Strategic Development here at LSD is that area. So I see a whole great opportunity of transformative power and change. And I can't wait for us to begin this process. It's begun. We're just 2 weeks in it, but I see the effects of it not just in Africa but also in Asia and back in North America. Because you might think, well, we're bringing something to make Africa better. We're not doing that. We are actually coming to learn. We want to be better. And what a place to come to learn about leadership than to come to the center here.
Center. Well, that's good to
Thank
hear.
you.
Yeah, so it's been like 2 days you've engaged, you've met with the team, at the center, both the members of staff as well as the management. What's been your experience thus far in this last 2 days? If I were to give the opportunity for you to say how your experience has been, what will it be like?
2 words: servant leaders. That's what I see when I walk the hallways of this organization. Men and women who have given up a lot to use their skills to transform society. I am so humbled and so impressed. This is what the call, even from scripture, calls us to serve. And I see men and women serving.
All right, Nigerians, Africans are listening to you right now. One last word from you on this visit, of course.
Very simple. Don't tell the story, become the story.
All right, thank you. This podcast has been with Dr. George Imbenzi from Canada, and of course it's on the partnership between Trinity Western University and the African Centre for Leadership, Strategy and Development. So all we can say at this point is to watch out, because these two institutions are about to change what leadership truly is in Africa and really ought to be. Until next time, I am Tracy Iheza. Bye bye.